As you are building your business, your dream, this empire from the ground up, it's going to be easy for you and I to forget the thing, maybe the most important thing on this journey. I mean, it's easy for us to get distracted by the lights, the promise of fame, accolades, and especially the income and the revenue. But this is the thing that entrepreneurs, small business owners, that we must remember. Our customer, our consumer, our client might not tell us this, but this is the underlying reason of why they value us, what we do, the services that we provide, or the products that we bring to the marketplace. This is not going to be seen on a profit and loss statement. You might not even mention this in your meetings. Well, here is the truth that I want to share with you, and that is that values are valuable. You're thinking that I was going to say something profound. Well, this is, and I want you to understand the weight of the statement that I just said. Values are valuable. Your values as the figurehead for the company, your values as the CEO, as the leader, directly impact the value of the brand that you are building. I mean, we see it all of the time where people might buy into a product or service simply because the values are superb, because there is an alignment, there's an emotional tie to the product, service, creator, entrepreneur, or owner of this thing. We've also seen the opposite effect happen, and that is when there might be a superior product or brand or service, and the values were not strong enough. They were not compelling enough to pull the customer base in. The marketplace might have liked or loved the product, but they strayed away from it because they didn't see the value in the values of the brand, the atmosphere. We are expecting this to increase. We're expecting this trend to continue for as long as we can foresee. Because the reality is that as consumers, as clients and customers, they can go and spend their money anywhere. They can vote with their feet. They can decide to tell their friends and family about the service or the product if they so choose. Well, what's going to be the determining factor? Many times it's going to be those underlying foundational principles and values that build up, that set the stage for the product, service, company, or entrepreneur. So I want to ask you, have you forgotten about your values as you were building the empire, as you were getting things going? Were you so focused on the apps that you were going to use or the processes and systems that you totally forgot about your values? If you have, the good news is it's not too late. Let's go back just a little bit and really focus on the thing that's going to make everything else down the line clearer. So one of my mentors would always tell me that when your values are clear, your decisions are easy. I believe that to be true both personally and professionally. That's why everything that I do, there are four values, four pillars of success that we operate by, whether it's going to be in my personal life, real estate, coaching, development, any segment, industry, or business that we're in. And those four values are excellence, service, leadership, and growth. If it is not excellent, we don't execute it. We don't deliver it. Or if we can't be excellent in it, we find an alternative. Excellence, service over sales. We are service providers. Yes, we do get paid very well, might I add, but it's because we bring an experience to the level and quality of excellent service that we deliver. Excellence, service, leadership. Without leadership, everything comes crashing down. We know that, as John Maxwell says, everything rises and falls on leadership. Excellence, service, leadership, and growth. If you are not growing, you are dying. We believe the same about our businesses, our relationships, our mental aptitude as well. So we want to make sure that everything that we do at Neil Oates, or as Neil Oates, and at all of my world-renowned umbrella of companies, we make sure that excellent service, leadership, and growth, that those values, we hold them core and close to us, because we know that values are valuable. What are your core values? Have you put any thought into that? If you are a solopreneur, have you sat down to write out your core values so that your decision making down the line will be easier, so that there will be clarity in your business? If you are a team, have you and your executives sat down and clearly identified individual values so that we don't have lapses in judgment or morale and character, but also company values? Because once the values are set, once the values are clear, and they are clearly and consistently communicated, you're going to find an audience, you're going to find a tribe of people who might like your service, but they will love your values, and those will become your raving fans. They'll give you grace, they'll come back, and they'll bring their friends. So I hope you found this video useful. Take the time to write out your values. I'm not just here to share, I'm here to do the work myself. That's why I have in front of me my trusty manual, my trusty journal, so that I can write down my values, to be reminded of this thing that separates the elite few from the mediocre many. I hope that you will subscribe to this channel. Make sure you let us know your thoughts about the video in the comment section. Most importantly, share this video with a friend, someone who might need to be reminded of the value of values. Remember, I love you, God loves you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And until the next time I see you, or you see me, don't be average, be world renowned. Peace.